Hey everyone, this is Derrick Broze with the Conscious Resistance Network, and today we're going to talk about agorism. First, I want to remind you guys to bookmark theconsciousresistance.com to make sure you can get all of our latest content. Scroll down here to sign up for our email newsletter, which I send out every weekend, and you can get all of our content to your inbox. So let's get right into it. I'm going to be reading a short essay called The Counter-Economy Alternative, which I recently found. It's an essay written by Samuel Konkin III, who you guys may know was the founder of agorism. He's been a big inspiration to my work, and on this channel and on our website we promote agorism and counter-economics. And some of you may also know that I'm finishing Konkin's final third and unfinished book, Counter-Economics, which will be released by March or April. So this essay originally appeared in a book called Facets of Liberty, a Libertarian Primer, which was published in 1985. Libertarianism has matured as a full theory in philosophical, historical, and anti-political fields. Based on a simple premise of non-aggression and appropriate self-defense, or none, it has developed to the extent of offering a fairly satisfactory criticism of most current ideologies and of the issues of modern statism. Since 1969, a movement has grown to the size where considerable division of labor is practiced, educational institutions and activist groups are staffed, and numerous periodicals, large and small, internal and external, are published. Soon after this movement burgeoned, a vexing question emerged. How does one get there from here? There is a society based on the libertarian principle. Here's your present situation. Even if the populace was educated, and theory further developed and passed on through more education, to what immediate ends would the educated act? Action against the state was carried out in political terms, but action for a free society was unrefined and hence unclear. Alternatives first offered fell into two basic options: participate in the present anti-libertarian mechanisms of the state, politics, or withdraw from not only the state, but from statist society. The first option led to compromise and co-opt. The second led to coral reef utopian pipe dreams and nomadic drop-out wandering and social irrelevance. The answer, or at least an answer, was discovered in 1973. Modern libertarianism is particularly concerned with economics. An understanding of the present economic system of various forms of state intervention, hereafter called economics, was well developed, but the only practical alternative offered was not to act. Again, this limited analysis led to working within the system to restrain and reduce intervention, or to dodge it and await the millennium. The crucial problem was seen at this time as how to deal with the state economics and build a free society step by step. Many people have successfully dealt with the economics of the state for as long as it has been around. During extreme highly visible state intervention, such as wartime controls, prohibition, and sudden tax increases, black markets, underground economies, tax rebellions, and such emerged as popular movements. Investigation of these phenomena by advanced libertarians revealed startling and highly encouraging facts. Counter-economics was the rule, not the exception, throughout the highly statist parts of the world. Nalevo production and trade in Russia, black labor and goods in Europe, and Latin American smuggling, tax evasion, and forbidden immigration thrived, and in many cases contributed the majority of the national products. Everywhere in relatively free North America, where the state intervened, the counter-economy responded. Trucking regulations generated evasions of speeding laws, prohibition generated bootlegging, and drug controls generated dope dealing. The state tried to control women's bodies. Counter-economy feminists marketed contraband contraceptives and an underground midwife industry. Growing taxation generated 40 million, by government estimates, tax evaders, innovating new techniques and business practices. Confiscation of wealth through money inflation generated alternative, mainly illegal, forms of money and even counter-economy banking. Obviously, these counter-economists were and are practicing free marketers. Surprisingly, few had any grasp of libertarian theory. Lacking such a full understanding, their activities were limited to single industries and they often oppressed others. Gun runners would oppose drug dealers, tax rebels would denounce alien smugglers, feminists would recoil from gold bugs, and vice versa. Lacking a coherent ideology, the practicing counter-economists also warred internally with ideas of, quote, making their bundle and then going straight. Thus, rather than expanding their numbers within their field and linking with other types of counter-economists for trade and social intercourse, they stayed in the closet until they could go straight. This guilt trip, or self-internalizing of statist pseudo-morality, prevents the counter-economy from replacing the economy. As free market Austrian economics tells us, the freer market, much more efficient, productive, and especially innovative, will easily triumph over the controlled market. All that is lacking is the market demand for that victory. This, then, is the role suitable for the libertarian activist. He and she become the entrepreneurs of liberty, selling the libertarian explanation and moral defense of the counter-economy and destroying the statist mystique. They will increase its size, first, by encouraging counter-economists to use their techniques in other activities and exchanges in their lives. Second, by encouraging and training new entrepreneurs into the counter-economy. Third, by developing and extending the communications and information flow both internally and interfacing externally. And fourth, by convincing libertarians to enter the counter-economy and to practice what they preach, becoming convincing examples. A fully integrated counter-economic libertarian is an agorist. Theory meets practice, and the mind-body dichotomy is resolved. Many libertarian alternatives have been offered, and more will and should be developed. But it's hard to envision any libertarian strategy which does not at least include agorism and unleash the counter-economic alternative. For as the market goes counter-economic, the state starves for lack of taxes and wealth to control and must die. And is this not the libertarian revolution? I hope you guys enjoyed this short read. If you have more questions about agorism or counter-economics, feel free to reach out to me at derrick@theconsciousresistance.com. Of course, you can also search our website and our YouTube channel to find plenty more videos about this topic, or you can read my books, which can be downloaded for free at the website. Thank you guys for listening. Remember, you are powerful, you are beautiful, and you are free. Peace.